Hello, everyone, and welcome to Define Makeup by T. My name is Teresa, and thanks for joining me. If you're new, thanks for watching. Please don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe. So, yes, ladies, I am giving you Aztec Warrior, as I said. But what this is basically about is showing you how and where to highlight and contour. I know you see a lot of YouTubers on here um, that do like the little triangle up here in the forehead area, and then bring it down the nose, and we triangle under here in the cubic's bow. But this is how the professionals do it. If you were like going to some fancy schmancy little concert, or you were appearing somewhere, this is how they would highlight and contour you. I'm wearing no makeup. I have washed my face and moisturized it, but I don't have any foundation on. So I went ahead and I'm going to give you a close up. I went ahead and did the highlight and contour before getting started, because that takes most of the time. And I just want you guys to see like exactly where I placed it. And I definitely did my neck, because we always forget to bring that makeup down to our neck. We want everything to match. So what I have here, I'm gonna go ahead and go ahead and blend everything in for you guys. I have my BH Cosmetics brush. It is not numbered, but this is their contouring brush. I love this brush. It's fluffy. It gives me that slant, so I could just like go through it. So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. And I have my mirror here, so if you kind of see me looking to the side, it's just because I want to make sure that I'm doing this right. Also, this video is going to give you ladies that have facial hair. So as you can see, I did not shave my little fuzzy wuzzies off. And I don't always do so, because my face will break out if I like did it every single day, shaved every day. So this will give you an opportunity to see how you can contour and highlight, and to lay those hairs down in such a way that it won't show. So I'll go ahead and get started with the upper part, and then I'll come back to here, because it just takes a lot more. It's a lot more to it. So basically with your top, you want to brush into it, back into your hairline, that is. And oh, by the way, you guys, I use NYX concealer to do my highlight and contour. I use the NYX 80 and the chocolate color, and the yellow concealer and 10 for the highlight. So basically what I do is just go down my sides and brushing into my hairline. And you will see, ladies, that I go over this a couple of times, but I'm going to keep this short, because you guys know I can do some talking. I did not highlight the top part of my brows. As you can see, I only did the underneath the brows. And then I just kind of come in with it. Oh, I gotta try to use my camera. And see, when you have facial hair and you have it on the side, you want to go upwards with it, but kind of bring it down too, because that'll lay the hairs down. And I like this contouring brush with the angle, because it does exactly what I want it to do. And once you get it to the blended, and I'm kind of like, I'm not rubbing it in, I'm kind of doing like a patting upwards. And then when I bring it down, I'm doing like a patting downwards motion. I got this technique from John you guys. And it absolutely works. So with my neckline and my jawline, with those hairs, you definitely want to make sure it lays down, because if it sticks up through your foundation, it's going to ruin your whole look. So I continue with this BH Cosmetics brush, the contouring brush. And so instead of going like this, I bring it down, just all the way down, just straight down, because it lays their hair down, and I pat it in as I go along, making sure that I hit my neck. And that definitely lays, especially the chin hairs. Oh my gosh, you guys just don't know. I'm going to definitely be doing a video that's going to show you guys how to lay your hairs, facial hairs down with using foundation. So let me go ahead and get this other side together. And as you can see, I actually went ahead and I contoured like my eye area too. That helps with when you're laying your shadow down. It lets you know where to place that crease cut and where to place that shadow above. So that works too. So as you can see, I'm kind of like blending everything together, but I'm laying it down in a patting motion. And if done right, everything will lay, all your facial hairs will lay down, and you won't have any issues. I always do my contouring first though, before I go into that highlight, and then I come down to the highlight. But I always use that same brush. Now with the chin, I use my BH Cosmetics um, foundation brush for around my mouth and my chin. And what I do is I pat it and bring it down, because I don't want to highlight any of my facial hair. We only want to highlight that chin area. And I like the yellow NYX because it brightens up everything. I like using it as a highlighter on any skin tone. It works. Wait, let me get my fluffy brush. Can you bring me my makeup kit? I forgot my fluffy brush. My son is here helping me. Well, he's not really helping me, but I'm finna make him help me. Can you bring me that other kit, please, son? Yeah. Thank you. So while we're waiting, I'll just go ahead and get started. Thank you. I'll go ahead and do my contouring of my nose. So what I have is this BH Cosmetics brush. It's a small brush, um, a flat brush, and then I use this angled brush um, that you can use for contouring as well. And I basically use it on my nose. I don't know exactly what it's for, but this is their flat concealer brush. So I use it on my nose because I have such a small nose. And what I do with that is I bring it in. I bring everything in. So once I brought it in, I take this contouring brush. I like it because it has an angle. And I just go right along the sides in a sweeping motion. And just make sure everything is well blended in. Because I definitely don't want to show any lines with contouring and highlighting the nose. And I also, you guys, I also bring it out to the edges of my nose. Just because I hate for everything to look uneven. And then I take that same brush on the other side and I just pat it in to my nose. I'm trying to use my camera. So I have like this cutest little fluffy brush. It's flat. And this is by Makeup Blend. It doesn't have a number. It doesn't have it's actually considered a blush brush. But I use it for blending in my highlight. And it works really good because all I'm doing is doing it in a patting motion. I hope you guys can see this. Then I just bring it down my nose. And I make sure everything is well blended in by just going back over everything. This is another Makeup Blend brush. This is a taper face brush. But I really like to use this because of the point that it has. And I just kind of go, blend everything out in a circular motion, making sure that you don't see any lines or anything of that nature. So once I have that all blended, I go back to the eyes and I use my foundation brush and I just kind of like pat it in, or I like to use my fingers to like really blend it out. It's faster when you use your fingers, actually. You get a better blend, a better highlight, and you can always go back over it. And so I use my fingers for around my mouth where I've highlighted. And of course, always that Cubix bow. Honey, we know we need that Cubix bow all nice and bright. So I use my fingers to just kind of pat it in. Honey, we know we be making some faces, don't we? Yes, we do. But we get it done. Yes, we get it done. Now, as you can see, I like to take it and just kind of like blend it more in with the brush. And I really like this tapering brush because of that point, and I can get all up in them corners. And I'm just doing it in a pat motion. I'm sure, ladies, you do not have any facial hairs up here. But if you do, don't go in a circle motion with it. Just pat it in so that your facial hairs will lay down. Just pat it in. And take it out as far as you'd like. And make sure that you're blending it in with that nose, because you don't want to leave any lines. And then I just kind of go back in and make sure that my nose is tight. Because I always say blend, blend, and blend some more. You don't want to take away the product, but you don't want to leave those lines either. And that's it, my loves. That will lay those hairs down. You will be highlighted and contoured like never before. Your makeup will definitely be on fleek. Trust and believe when I say it to you. You will be satisfied. You will be satisfied. You will be satisfied. Now, you realize that I did highlight and contour my eyes, right? So what I typically do is just take a small brush. This is a makeup blend shader brush, an eye shader brush. And basically what I do is I just go in and just blend it out just a little bit. And that's it. And that's, my loves, how you highlight and contour. And lay those facial hairs down. It will not stick up. I guarantee you that. Like I said before, I got my information from John Goss, who is a genius in makeup. He has been a makeup artist for many, many years. This is not blending in on my neck. I let it dry too long. But anyway, the foundation will definitely cover that up. But I just wanted to show you, ladies, how to lay those facial hairs down. Again, don't forget, you're going to take your angle brush and you're just going to blend downward motion. Downward motion. And that's it. Thanks for watching Define Makeup by T. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Ask as many questions as you like. I answer all questions. I respond all the time. So please ask lots of questions and let me know what you want to see. I'll put it up. I'll get it done. And until then, ladies, stay beautiful. Bye.